everyone, how's it going? I think we should be good to go on audio. Let me know if not. Hello, Meg. Are you there?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello indeed. Okay, so everyone let us know, as usual, if you hear myself and Meg. We'll figure all those details out. We have George, Camp Co-op, not much got to try out Digital Gloomhaven, just as much fun as you and Meg make it. Ooh, nice. I'm
Oh.
glad you're enjoying it.
Who did you start with, George? That's like my favorite question to ask. But I might judge you on it.
Ooh, judging is fun. Judging is fun. Yeah, and the reason I do an audio check all the time because it's good to, but I actually am trying something new in the settings in the back end in terms of the way I split audio and things. So I made a small change. Cragheart, nice.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I didn't love him.
You're supposed to hate him. Yeah.
I did not have a good time with the Cragheart.
Yep. So, we are back for roleplay adventures, Outbreak in Undercity, because we had 3 votes for Gloomhaven and 6 votes for roleplay adventures, and I'm pretty sure the people who voted for Gloomhaven also voted for roleplay adventures, which I'm actually surprised by the way.
Maybe it's the mystery, because some people have played Gloomhaven, and that is pretty, predictable, I guess. But this is, what is going to happen. I do think we're much more invested in the story in this.
I definitely am story-wise for sure I'm more invested. But I think for a stream in which we basically popped it up as Gloomhaven, the fact that we have multiple people going for roleplay adventures definitely, I mean, not disappointed. I wouldn't give the option if I wasn't okay with it, but I'm more than okay with it, happy with it. We have Sudab. I'm here but looking, putting the kids down for bed. Ooh, enjoy. How many kids do you... Well, I don't know if you... It's the internet, so don't feel pressure to answer that. But yeah, all that. Give me 1 second. That's over there. I want to keep that as is. I'm just thinking through... Alright, cool. I'm just thinking how to organize my screens. Anyways, okay, Meg, do we want to dive into this?
Yes.
Okay. We are playing through Outbreak in Undercity. Outbreak in Undercity, this is by James... Are they all by the same person? Now I'm curious. I don't know where my adventure books are.
I do not know.
Because it says by James...
Mine is far away.
Yeah, my other ones are far away. It says by James Ryan. I'm just curious if they're all the same person. But we'll go ahead and start this off. We did the usual setup and all that stuff. Meg and I set it up. Twice the setup for the one game, so lots of extra work there. We have your adventure begins. While the rest of your regiment headed north to battle, you were sent to fetch the head of a giant troll for King Terran. After you returned to the capital city of Sabek, Commander Zalek ordered you into Undercity to deal with an outbreak of vampirism. Undercity, a maze of catacombs and old sewer tunnels under the capital, is populated with criminals, outcasts, rebels, and the destitute. The locals have a rather low opinion of the Kingsguard, and you suspect that they won't hesitate to infect you if given the chance. You follow Zalek through a graveyard to the royal mausoleum. He unlocks the gate and you enter. Down 3 flights of stairs, Zalek unlocks another gate and stands aside. Beyond lies a dark tunnel, one of many entrances to this maze of underground passages. The tunnels are cold and damp, smelling of rot and pyre smoke. Place your party marker at location A, which we've already done. And also, Meg, we're going to have two interactions in this particular scenario. I'm going to grab some tokens to mark them. But I believe in location A, which is where we are, Savage is going to be having their first encounter from the backstory. And then at location B, location D is where I'll be having an encounter with my Artificer side story.
Oh, I see how it works.
Yep.
I don't have that book close by.
The backstory, should I read it for you?
If you want. I don't have it near me.
Well, so let's finish off. I don't actually know the order of this, but let's finish resolving the story text and then go to the backstory. Graveyard. If there's no XP at this location, nope, we're going to collect the XP. We're starting off, we already have our 4 XP from last time, we have our 4 money from last time, we have a ton of, I forgot to erase my keywords, I'll deal with that later. Your mission is simple but not pleasant, says Alec. Vampires are powerful Dragul warriors. There is no cure for a vampire's bite. Kill the vampire and all of the infected that you meet. Bring me proof that the creature is dead. You will know the infected by their cold grey eyes, long fangs, and the bite marks on their necks. Zalek motions for you to pass them, so you step through the gate. The tunnel branches after Azima's bones. One branch will take you to the Thief's Guild, another will take you to the ossuary of the Old Order. The third leads to the cremation pit. Stay alert. The vampire could be hiding anywhere. Zalek hands you a lantern, instructing you to use it to search carefully everywhere you go. Return here when your mission is complete, says Zalek. Then he locks the iron gate behind you. Oh. Reveal discovery card, 81.
Do you know what an ossuary is?
I do not. What's an ossuary?
I don't know. It's on the map as well. Does anyone in chat know? It's B on the map. It's Ossuary.
Is it a crypt, effectively? Because it looks like a crypt, Meg.
It says the ossuary of the Old Order, so I wonder if it's like a temple.
It's a temple full of bones, Meg.
Maybe like a crypt. I don't know.
Discovery card 81. We have a lantern. We have a lantern here. We're good to go over there. We're going to toss this, I don't know what to toss this. We're going to toss this over here. We'll move this off the side and start storing some things there. So we have a lantern. Well, that's helpful. Like, the good news is it costs us 0 Q, so we can use it anywhere we want. If your Dragool is 2 or higher, then A2. It's not. But this is interesting because we already are now starting to get branching path lines based on how we are there. It's a room for dead people's bones, Meg.
A room for dead people's bones.
That sounds like a crypt to me.
Nice, nice.
Okay. Well, we are in a graveyard with a lantern now. So, Meg, we have a few options. We can use the lantern in the graveyard. We can go ahead and explore your story point, or we could do both, actually.
Yeah, why don't we do the story one? But building ones is too fun said I did enjoy Enoshit 2 players.
Ooh, nice. Nice. So we're reading through Savage, which means we're actually going to go ahead and read the full backstory, even though we read it last time, for those who missed it, because that was a non-roleplay adventure stream, so we'll still read through it. 248. We have
Notable Joe, that's so good.
That's a fair point. It's like our skinless cat all over
As
again.
opposed to a room for live people's bones.
Savage. You are raised by wolves in the dense forest beyond the mountains. You can read the forest floor like a book and thrive in even the most desolate wastelands. Nephra's mist whips around you like a cold wind of the mountains, and suddenly it's many years ago. You are home with your pack, running beneath the trees and the moon. You chase the scent of blood and see the darting form of the hunt mother ahead of the chase. She startles the prey off its course, allowing you to draw closer. You round an outcropping and see golden light ahead, spilling out of a building of some sort. You hear laughter, catch the smell of cooking meat, and something sweeter dancing together in the breeze. You are drawn towards easy spoils and unwary prey. The pack has moved on without you, but Nephras is waiting. This is the first time you left them behind to go steal a taste of the civilized land, she speaks to you, permeating in the mist of time. Now you have spent so much time among them, perhaps too much. We will see. Are you still a creature of the wilds? And on to Outbreak and Undercity, Location A, Graveyard. You see Zalek waiting beyond the gate, his keys swinging next to a silver flask on his belt. He smiles as you approach, his clean teeth had never cracked while gnawing on bone nor been broken in by iron or fist. You wonder whether he earned his title of commander or purchased it with the wealth of his house. Something you need, he asks? You've got your orders. He looks at you as a man, but you feel the growl of a wolf rising in your throat. Meg, do you ask if he can offer something useful or steal the flask from his belt?
Ask if he can offer something useful?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I would ask him about that. I wouldn't want to put my mouth on his drink thing.
Okay, so ask. Move your alignment marker to the left. Meg, you just moved to lawful.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Can I steal the flask?
Do you want to? Do you want to steal the flask?
No, I don't want to cheat.
It's just alignment marker. We haven't done anything else.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Zalek thinks for a
To be
moment.
fair, it was a germ thing, not a lawful thing.
Let's see what's in the stash of supplies the guard stores down there, Zalek says, lifting the lid of a nearby tomb and pulling out some bandages and rations. I think any civilized man would try to be prepared for anything you might find down there. He laughs. And here I was, half worried that you might feel at home amongst these monsters. Increase your health by 2. Ooh.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's very interesting indeed.
Wish that had helped when I shoveled shit to death.
Yes. That forever will be one of the best moments we've ever had on stream. When you shoveled some crap and died. Okay. We're back to our normal interactions now, Meg. So, I vote we try using the lantern in the graveyard because it costs us nothing, or at least that is might cost something. Once we use it, we might find out I'm wrong.
Sure.
You show Zalek the lead medallion. Nope, wrong one. Nope, there is... Oh, you hold the lantern up to Zalek's face and the bright light makes him squint. Yes, he says. Very clever. Now make sure you use it everywhere else in Undercity. Useful. Okay, Meg. I assume that we're going down because I only see one place to go.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah.
So we're going to remove this token. We're done there. We're going to head down to Azima's Bones. Azima's Bones, where... Oh, I'm going to have an encounter here, but let's first read location D. Dun, dun, dun. Why is it out of order like that? That bothers me. Why does it have D before B? I don't like this one bit.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay. Collect the XP. You enter a wild pillared hall with vaulted ceilings built entirely from the bones of Azima the Benevolent, queen of dragons and mother of this world. It was Azima's magic that first drew the many planes and their people to Ulos. It was then that she forged the armaments of the immortal knight, defender of Nalos, who was the first being to cross into Ulos from another plane. These bones were placed here to honor Azima, so that any visit to the ancient dead would begin with tribute to her. Azima's scales have been set in patterns along her bones. Your lantern light reflects back at you in a brilliant prism of rainbows, as if Azima herself were smiling upon you now. As you look in awe and fear at the gigantic skeleton, your eye catches the quick movement of a hooded figure darting about between columns made from ribs and claws. Someone is attempting to approach you unseen. Do we douse our lantern and wait for their approach, or attach quickly to catch them off guard?
Or what quickly?
Attack quickly.
What do you think?
Giant, quick movement, hooded figure.
We don't know what they are, so I feel like attacking, we could attack like a child by accident or something.
Is that really
But
the
like,
worst
do
thing
we
we can
care?
do?
Don't we want to be chaotic? Ooh.
I'd probably attack quickly to catch them off guard, but I could be wrong.
Okay. We
Okay.
can try it.
D3. You charge at the shadowy figure. In an instant, you are upon them, weapons drawn. In the dim light, you see your opponent, a cloaked bestial woman, her brow painted with the eye of the starlit door. No, we like the starlit door.
Yeah.
Combat Mala 41. We're grabbing any card 41. Well, she should have been a little less shadowy. I blame her. It's her fault. She made me do this.
Less shadowy.
Okay. We are fighting against Mala 41, but we're doing so with a new combat dice limit of 4 dice.
Yep.
Meg, it's time for all the I didn't set my cues up. Did you set your cues up?
What do you mean?
Did you set your tray cues up? Because I totally did not.
Yeah. I did.
Good on you. You're way ahead of me. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and set our cues up. But in the meantime, we're going to need a blue 2, Meg. We're going to need a black...
Oh,
we're
fighting the cat.
We're fighting a cat.
This is messed up.
Listen, if you wanted to make the choice, you could absolutely make the choice. But you gave it to me. And then, yeah, that's unfortunate. We need 2 black 5s, and we need a green 6. Okay. What should we do, Meg?
And what ones can you add? Although I guess it costs your card play to do.
Yes, it'll cost card play to do that. We can add some. We can give it some dexterity. I think having some black dice is not bad. But don't you add black dice now? Isn't that a new thing?
I have a card that I can add to black.
Oh, okay, that could be useful. But it does cost a card play, as you said.
Right. And I tend to play a lot. But there's not any red in here, so I don't know if I'm super useful. I can make any die a 6, though, too, so I can make that green die right away.
Okay.
Well, we need green.
Are we grabbing anything or just drawing 4 dice in the bag? I'm comfortable drawing 4 dice in the bag, hoping for the best. Or we can draw, make sure to draw a red, because you can manipulate red.
Yeah, I can do a lot. It's just if I do it to pull the colors, then I can't do as much to do other stuff. But that's fine, I think.
So I'll take 2 strength off to pull a red.
Okay. We don't need red, though.
Well, you can manipulate red a lot. Or should I just grab black?
Okay.
Okay, black it is. We're grabbing, yes, and I'll give up 2 dexterity to grab black. Okay, we're going to draw 3 more dice in the bag. 3 more dice, all above board, on the table. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Red, red, purple, black. Let's go ahead and roll. You got your dice ready, Meg?
Yes.
We have a black 6, a black 3, a red 5, and a purple 1. Okay. That won't help me. I can turn a black to any color, which means I could turn that black to a 6 if we want it. That's one option. Past that, we need a blue in there, don't we? I could add a blue die to the pool, but I can't do much with it past that.
I can re-roll the black, but I don't know what we want.
I can make the purple into a blue if you can manipulate the blue up by 1. Oh, actually, I can manipulate the blue up by 1 if I need to.
You can make the pink one blue and move it up 1?
It would be using 2 card plays, but I can do it.
So I can use both of my runic ones to make the blue one the 2 if you make it blue. And then I can re-roll the black. But, I don't know, we're not doing great.
So why don't I do that? Why don't I start by using Stalwart to make the 1 blue, the 1 purple into a blue.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 1 card play on my end. Okay, we now have a blue one over here. And what do you want to do with that blue?
I can use the runic crown to make it a 2.
The runic crown, okay. Perfect, okay, great. That's 1 card play from you. And that's now a 2, so we have 1 die locked. Okay, we still have
And then I can use the runic signet to re-roll the black if we want to re-roll it, but do we want to try to just change it? I don't know if we can.
I can mess around with some things in some way. I mean, I guess you why don't we re-roll the 3, the black 3.
Sure.
Okay. We got a 4, which I don't know if that's better or not.
It's not.
It's not better. I was fine with a 2 or a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So if I take the extra card play, I could make the red one an auto 6 green, but I would need the extra card play.
So what did you use the runic signet, right?
Yeah, but those
Okay.
ones chain, the 2 runics.
Yep. Okay, so what were you trying to do again?
I could use the Relentless and Jade Gauntlet to make the red one a 6 green, but like that's basically all I can do.
I can make the black. I can make the black into a 6.
So I could also add 2 more black die, but
You have how many card plays left? You have 2. Adding
no, I only
2.
have 1 card play left.
Yeah, well,
Right?
yes, you only have 1 card play. Adding 2 black dice, I don't think is a bad idea.
Yeah, that might be like the most useful. Okay.
Alright, so if we go with your realign, which goes to your spend pile, and if you add 2 black dice, we draw 2 black dice from the bag, and we roll them, and we're going to end up with, well, first we have to gather the dice. What we ended up with over here, we got a 5 meg and a 4.
Lovely.
So that 5
Close.
can go here. You've now used 2 cards, correct?
3, but 2 of them chain.
Correct. Okay. I'm going to use Cruel to turn the 6 black into a 6 green.
Okay.
And then I believe you can use a bonus card play. I think. Well, it depends. I can use a bonus card play. Do you have anything you can do with the 5?
No.
Alright, so...
Oh, the red 5? Yeah, I guess I could.
What can you do?
Is it still 5?
The red is still a 5, yes.
So I could make that black. If I take
what?
the bonus play. Relentless.
Yes. So take the bonus play. Okay. Relentless. Perfect. Excellent. So that goes ahead, and there we are. We're done. 1 round of combat.
I don't like using the bonus play, though.
True, but that we could just rest and give up experience.
Yeah.
So we got 1 experience, we got 2 money, and now we get to go ahead and see the outcome of our encounter. Excellent job, Egg. And we are going to go ahead and you disarm her. You disarmed the Bastia woman in the battle, and she surrenders to your inspection. Her teeth are indeed sharp, but her eyes are a cool light blue, not the gray of the infected. You inspect her neck for bite marks, but find none. When you ask her what business she has in Undercity, she seems resistant to answering your queries. If you have the title Friend of Grimlix, go to D12, and I'm pretty sure we have the title Friend of Grimlix.
We do! He's the one that we sprung out of the trap.
Indeed. So we have D12. A look of recognition crosses the Bastia's woman's face. You're the Kingsguard that Gimlix met in Jolov, she says. He was just through here talking all about you. Said you're going to be important to the door. She stands, introduces herself, smile, and apologizes for the misunderstanding. I'm to keep the guard out of Undercity tonight, but in your case I can make an exception. She reaches into her bag and produces a lead medallion. Give this to the orc guard at the door of the Thieves Guild, she says. When you find the library, you'll need a password. No matter what they say, the answer is always the same. And yet the Eye watches us all. Say this and they will allow you to entry. And you thank her and let her go in peace. Record the keyword, password.
Yes. Password.
Reveal discovery card, 78 meg.
Is that the thing that they just gave us?
I'm assuming it's the lead medallion. It's chunky.
Ooh. Ooh. It looks very, good
Lead?
guy medallion. You know, it's definitely not a bad guy medallion.
And from there, I think I'm going to go ahead and have my own encounter as the Artificer. The Artificer is page 20. That's early. Wow. That's way too early in this book. Backstory time. People think the constructs were made before the Great War. You believe you can create one, but you need exotic materials which only adventuring will yield. In your younger days, before the Dragul invasion. And don't come back, shouts the sage, snow swirling around you as she slams shut the door of the college. An old snake woman calls you in the streets. Leaving the school so soon, she asks. You recognize her as Nephras, the scaled goddess of judgment. Tell me, what's your plan now? You tell her excitedly, reiterating the plans for a new construct that you've been crafting since you were a child. Plans you pursued in school. You show her Methios, your friend and creation. He's only ahead at the moment, but soon to be so much more. Your plans fail to impress the sages, though. A distraction from your studies, they said. You promised Nephris that you'll prove the sages wrong. Well, that would be something to watch, she says, her serpentine eyes unblinking. Okay, we are going to 3D. You've longed to visit these bones for years, for they represent the first attempt to assemble materials and magic in the hope of reigniting a spark of life. Hooded zealots in some unspoken mission arrive carrying smoky torches as they move amongst the bones. Generations of faithful souls have poured their magic, hope, and life into these bones. A piece of Azema would be a perfect addition to your own project, but it'll be hard to do with these zealots staring at you with judging eyes. Do I earn the trust of the zealots by a display of faith, or distract the priests and steal a dragon scale? Oh, definitely display of faith. Move your alignment marker to the left. So I'm now lawful good, which seems about right.
I definitely would have taken it.
You move through the room, studying the centuries of work that has gone into assembling the temple. In a shadowed corner, you finally discover what must be the oldest of the bonework, and you kneel reverently, lowering your head in a moment of respect for those who laid the first steps on the path you now walk. Azima said you would come, says a Saurian zealot who shuffles up beside you. He reaches up to remove a scale from the wall. Too much has remained buried here for too long. Take this into the world and carry the spirit of the queen to those who have forgotten. So soon you will hear her too, and it will be time. You tuck the scale into your pack beside Methios' metal head. Record the personal title, Zealot. I'm now a zealot.
Ooh. How do you do a personal title? I see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Increase your wisdom attribute score by 1 and add 1 stamina to your wisdom row from the supply. Ooh. My wisdom is now 4. Excellent.
So wise.
Okay. Let's go ahead and erase that out. Put a 4 in place now. Okay.
You've leveled up.
Speaking of leveling up, we just got subscribed. Okay.
Ooh.
Then, from there, okay, so we're done with that, and now we're at a location. We are at Enzima's Bones. We just did the encounter at Enzima's Bones, right? We just did everything there, yeah. Okay.
Did we? I feel like, yeah, that's why we fought the cat. Meow.
We now have a choice, Meg. Left or right? Do we go to the Ossuary or the Thieves Guild?
Ooh.
Or, actually, from where we are, we can also go to the pit, directly.
Right. Well, either way, we could... If we went straight down...
Yep.
That encounter that's, like, straight down to the
To the
left-ish...
left, we would not hit that one.
We could if we were going to the Thieves Guild and going that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
I see. I wasn't sure if you hit an encounter and then decide where to go.
I don't remember. We can check as we go.
I mean, it's not a big deal. Especially if it'll slow things down. But I was just curious.
Do you have a preference, or should I just go and pick?
Don't want to go to the pit.
You said you don't want to go to the pit?
Correct.
That's funny. If you would have let me pick, I would have picked the pit.
So I am very partial to the Thieves Guild. I love rogues. But everyone's saying that Skelly is at the other place.
At the Ossuary?
Yeah.
For some
I don't
reason,
know why we're going there, though.
I don't think Skelly crosses into this universe in the way that people might think that he does, but we can certainly try.
But he actually might.
Let's try. By all means, give it a shot.
I'm fine going to the Thieves Guild or the Ossuary.
Let's go to the Ossuary then. Okay?
Yeah.
Ossuary, encounter number 3. This goes to our big blue book of encounters. We go to adventure 3-3. Meg, do you want to read this one?
Sure. Hold on, though, because I'm putting... I don't know why, but for continuity, I had to go find my 3 tokens.
Multiversal
Because I
Skelly.
also randomly put them out.
Yeah. Multiversal Skelly indeed.
Oh, I'm reading this one. Remind me how to do this. I want 3B.
Big blue book, you want 3-3. Because we're on adventure 3 and we're looking at token 3. I'll take the opportunity to pour myself a drink. Not anything fun drink. Water drink.
Pour myself a drink. And we do have the title Friend of Gimelax, right? Wait, it says if you have the title Friend of Gimelax, go to adventure 3-5, so I should just skip this?
Exactly.
Okay. Because we're friends.
We're friends.
At the bottom of a slippery slope of muck, you find Gimlex. Oh my gosh, he's here. At the bottom of a slippery slope of muck, you find Gimlex chiseling away at the forehead of a strange skull embedded in the ground. He seems surprised to see you. I didn't think you were the type to slum in the Undercity, he says, but you've come at a good time. Look at this. Gimlix's chisel breaks through the bone, and he pulls forth a wand topped with an enormous blue gemstone. A cursed object, to be sure, but cursed by our own plane and none other. Care to join me in testing it out? We'll touch the gem at the same time. Ready? Gimlix's eyes shine with anticipation, and he stares at the jewel. Yeah, I would touch it at the same time.
Okay, so we're going to 345.
I absolutely would touch it at the same time. I would be the one counting to 3. You reach out and touch the gem on the top of Gimlix's wand, unsure what to expect. It crackles with energy as you make contact, and you feel your mind being pulled into the beautiful depths of the gemstone. What is that symbol?
Starlet's Citadel door is 1 or higher. Each player adds 1 stamina to any attribute row. Which it is.
Oh.
So which attribute do you want?
Wait, so we just get an extra, but we don't change our actual limit?
Correct.
Then maybe I'll take intelligence. That way I just have like 2s.
Okay. I'll go ahead and grab Constitution for the same logic.
Okay. Skill check. Endurance 2.
Okay.
Skill check time!
Skill check booklet. We're going to grab the skill check booklet. We're going to make a skill check on Endurance and Strength 2 this time. Oh, we've done this one before, Meg.
Not at Strength 2.
I think this is the one we did at Strength 2. Maybe not.
Maybe.
No, maybe not. You're right. It looks. You're right. I think we did 1 in this one.
And we didn't rest in between.
We did not rest.
Could we have rested after we fought the lady?
Absolutely, we could have.
Wow. Okay.
Are we backtracking or are we going
No.
ahead?
No. I mean,
Okay.
it's just 1 card.
So, we do need a lot of greens, though.
People said, Multiversal Skelly, welcome to the Skellyverse, SCU, Skelly Cinematic Universe. Or is it the SCM now, Skelly Cinematic Multiverse?
I guess the problem is, once we're going with the Skelly Cinematic Universe, at that point, I don't think we needed to have Kelly. We could have just had 2 Skellys.
No.
Isn't that how
There's
the multiverse
different
works?
Spider-Mans, and they have different names.
But they're all Peter Parker, aren't they? I guess you're right. There's a
No?
lot of Peter Parkers. No, you're right. There's a lot of Peter Parkers, but there's some
There's Gwen
Porker
Stacy,
Parkers.
there's Porker Parker, there's Miles Morales.
Fine. So Kelly's part of the multiverse, apparently. The Skelly and Kelly.
Yeah.
But then the real question is, why is it the SCM?
There's Silk, which I don't remember her real name.
Alright, well, Meg, I vote that we give up at least enough Constitution to get 1 green die.
Jessica Drew is Spider-Woman. I'm sorry, we're stuck on this.
Alex, are you still on drugs? There are only Peter Parkers. I would prefer that there only be Peter Parkers. Porker Parker, whatever his name is, bothers me to no end.
What is Silk's real name?
Who?
Her name is Silk, and she is like obsessed with Cindy Moon. Mm-hmm. There's also Cindy Moon.
Cool.
She's a very cool looking spider person.
Are we good to go on Constitution?
No, I don't even know. What are we doing? So, how many dice do we get? It says dice limit 6. We get 6 to roll.
Correct. We get 6 dice. We still have a play limit of 2. We do not have a bonus play. We need a 1, 2, and 4 of green, and then a 2 of red, and a 4 of black or red.
Well, too bad my make anything a 6 doesn't help.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I vote we try to get at least...
I can make anything 1 green, and I can make a red anything. So I have a little bit of flexibility there, but that's it. I'm happy to pay stuff to get stuff. I have a lot of red if you want me to buy a strength 1.
Why don't we each give up a red to get a strength 1?
1 and 1 for 1 red?
Yep. And then each give up a green. Actually, I'm going to give up 2 green to get a green. Because I want you to have your 2 green for like your barbarian if you need it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so we have those 2 dice. Any other things we want to commit to, or just go ahead and start at this point?
I mean, I could buy us another red or black if we want.
I am comfortable with it, but it's certainly not essential. Up to you.
I mean, it's just a skill check, right? Oh, but this is something cool. It's a gemmed wand.
Maybe this is time to give up stuff.
Yeah, okay. Gemmed wands do seem extra worth it. You think I should keep my green, though?
I think so. There's enough green that we're going to need things on that's going to be tricky.
Okay, then I guess I'll give us a black and pay my dexterity.
Okay,
and save my red.
We have a black for dexterity. And
Okay.
that's going to be the pool. And then we're going to go ahead and shuffle the bag and draw 3 more dice. 3 more dice. See how they roll.
I still love that. They're only Peter Parker.
Okay. We have another green. We have another black. And this is the dice pool we have. Meg, are you ready to set your dice?
It's 2 reds, 2 greens, and 2 blacks.
Yes.
Okay.
We have a purple one, a red
Oh.
one, a purple one, red one, a black one, a black
No.
5, a green 5, and a green 4.
Okay. That's not great.
It's well, we have the green 4. We can put that off the bat right
You
away.
have the green for. I could obviously make the 1 and 2, but I don't know how helpful that is.
I could make. That won't help me at all.
I could flip the green 5 to the 2 side.
Potentially.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me
Mhm.
do that with my class ability, and then I can use Reckless to make the pink one a 1 green.
Reckless. Okay, so that's your first card play, right?
Yeah.
So you're making the pink one into a 1 green. Beautiful. Okay. Great. And you've done your class ability, which means you paid 2 Constitution for that, and your class ability is flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now we have a 2 and a 4 left to cover with options galore. Now I can add dice easily enough.
I've only played 1 card.
Yeah, so what if I add 2 reds to the pool?
I wouldn't. I can just bump that red one up. It's the black that's the issue.
But if we
I could for free just bump that up. Oh no, no.
If we get 2 reds though, and any one of them rolls a 4, you can change reds into blacks, right?
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and play Tremor. I'm going to play Tremor as a discard. I'm going to draw 2 reds, hoping for some nice options on the table. Okay, we're going to roll them. So we got 2 more reds, Meg, and they're going to be rolling in as a 4 and a 5.
Okay, well we needed a 4, right?
Yes, we did.
And actually the 5 I could flip. I can only do it once.
You can only do it once right now, yeah.
I can do it with black dice, that's the thing. But that's fine. Wait, what do we have?
We have...
4 and a 5?
Yeah, 4 and a 5.
So I could re-roll it, but... I could re-roll it chain, but... Is that what we want to resort to?
1 second. So you have... You only 1 more card play, right? And I have 1 more card play as well.
Right, but I could do chain leggings and chain helm to re-roll the red one twice.
The only problem there is then my only options are... No, I have options, actually. You can try that.
I mean, we don't have awesome options anyway that I think
I have a Blessed Mace, which I could decrease, so that might work if you want to try that. So we put the 4 on the thingy, and you're saying, oh no, that's... Yeah, the 4 can go directly on the thing.
Right, and then I can re-roll that one.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll it.
Okay, so I can re-roll once.
Okay. So you're re-rolling a red once using the first chain. That's a 6, unfortunately.
I'll re-roll it again.
We got a chain helm. Okay, great. Roll it again. We got a 3. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed.
Good.
Because
Lovely.
then I can go ahead and play Blessed Mace to go ahead and decrease a red or white die by 1 or 2, and make it into a 2. And we now got 2 experience, and we passed the test.
Us.
Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. That is done.
Are you guys excited for Dune officially funded?
I am excited for Dune. I really enjoyed my play of it.
I have not gone to check it out enough. I did not get to play.
You withstand its power. Adventure 337. Oh, Meg, this is in your choose. You're in the middle of reading this one.
Oh gosh, hold on. The way I have things here is much more chaotic than the way you have things where you are.
Oh.
This I had on top of the computer's CPU just to have somewhere to stick it. And when it was time to do it, I was like, wait a second, where did that go?
If it's ever easier, I could read whatever. I just like
No,
going
it's
back and
fine.
forth.
The book isn't bad.
Okay.
So wait, what did we just do? We did 45? Why does it have you go back?
That's an interesting question.
It's so that you don't know. It's so that you don't know. I'm sure. Okay. You touch the gem and are transported to your most fearsome memory of the Dragul invasion. Byrondor, a great dragon, looks down at you in disgust, preparing to breathe her fire. But you survived that encounter, and you tell yourself that you can only survive the intensity of this memory. As you gain confidence, the strength of this memory fades, and you find yourself back in the Undercity with Gimlex, who tucks the wand into his handkerchief and puts it away. Nicely done, he says casually. By the way, did you get a chance to meet my friends in the library? I think you'll get along with them. He shakes your hand and bids you farewell. Why does he say nicely done? He was like, what did he think this was gonna do?
He liked it. He liked the gem.
Each player add 1 stamina to your wisdom attribute row from the supply, ignoring the usual limit. What? Did you give yourself a wisdom?
I did indeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Where was I reading? 335?
Yeah, so strictly speaking, the way it ends, Meg, to answer your earlier question, it says move to the next location on your path. I don't know if that means either location or next location, but we're going to the ossuary anyway. Also, I just realized we neglected to use the lantern by Azima's bones.
Well, that sounds like a mistake to me.
So,
We don't have to read it on stream, but do you remember where we started this?
we started in the graveyard. What do you mean?
No, where this thing started with Gimlex.
In Adventure 2. I'm not entirely sure what you mean.
I just wanted to read the beginning of that narrative part with the wand.
Oh, the wand might have been 345.
It was 3. Tell the woman.
It went 3-7, I believe, and then 345. And we have Jerry. For Dune, I'm in for $1 at the moment. I don't play enough 2-player head-to-head, but I like Dune and the minis are awesome, so it might happen. Yeah, Dune is fun, and my biggest concern is exactly that. I don't play a ton of 2-hour-long 2-player games.
Okay, yeah, so all he said was, care to test it out. That's what he had said. So, it's not that weird.
We're in the ossuary. The ossuary of the old order houses the remains of the founders of Ulos, representatives from every corner of the planiverse, united under Azima the Benevolent long before Nalos divided itself from the Dragul. The planiverse sounds like how we got Scully here. There must be thousands of founders buried here, the skulls and bones covering the surface of every wall, creating the sense that this whole eerie space was built not of earth and stone, but of the dead. That's it. That's all we have. There's like nothing else. I think we have to use items here, Meg.
Yeah, let's use the items. I think the key is for the coin is for the Thieves Guild.
Yeah. You search around the ossuary with your lantern and find a narrow passageway in a corner that leads you up some stairs into an ancient sepulchre. Reveal discovery card 30 and place an XP on it.
Ooh. It's gonna be a map piece then, I bet.
I'm guessing. Okay. We have discovery card 30, the ancient sepulchre. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly for the record. Okay, Meg. I assume we want to go up.
Sepulchre.
Sepulchre. Camp up.
Where does it go? I'm trying to look on your map. Did it say where to put it?
Top right corner.
Above? Oh, I see.
So if you look at the symbols in it, it shows you the symbol to the left and the Roman numeral above.
Oh. Okay. Well, I just thought it had something to do with those white stars, but now I guess that's just where... I don't know. I thought it had to be between those white stars.
I mean, it goes... I believe they usually stack them directly on a actual card slot, so to speak.
Yeah. See, like, the spot to the left, how it has the 2 white?
Yeah.
I thought usually things anchor things like that.
Gotcha.
I don't know what those are.
Okay.
All right.
Are we going up?
So what, we were supposed to put an experience on that one?
Yes.
Okay. I'm caught up.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we should check it out?
That's what I would do. Personally, we found it. Of course you check things out when you find them. Okay. We're going to go ahead. You enter an ancient sepulchre and find a halfling man standing perfectly still and staring blankly at a decorated urn, as if he were in some kind of trance. The urn upon which he is transfixed is marked with runes that you cannot decipher. A low voice seems to come from every direction at once. The proper translation is, Ashes of the Eldest, Sire of us all. Startled, you look around. The halfling did not move his lips and there is no one else in the sepulchre.
No! He didn't move his lips?
He was the first of our kind, burned alive
Why
by...
doesn't that freak you out, Alex?
It's a giant voice echoing in the tomb.
It's terrifying. Where's it coming from?
He was the first of our kind, burned alive by a jealous human, the voice continues. As it does so, a mist fills the sepulchre and slowly coalesces into an enormous bat-like figure in the center of the room. The creature introduces himself to you as Lord Yuvan Rokta. We go to F2. You find that your arms and legs will not obey you. Lord Rokta has you frozen in place. He explains that he is here in Nalos to recover the ashes of the eldest, sire of all vampires. Those ashes are missing from their urn. The people who stole our treasures call themselves the Starlit Door, said the vampire says to you with his mind. Find them. Kill them. Bring them what is mine. Bring me what is mine. The vampire turns to mist and you regain control of your limbs. As you leave, you notice the dark, inky blood leaking from 2 punctures in the halfling's neck. Well, apparently he wants us to betray the Starlit Door, Meg, so we're going to have to make some hard choices.
Yeah. This is basically Strahd coming to tell us what to do and trying to
Yeah.
bully us around to do his bidding because he's too weak to do it on his own.
Oh, wait, we're an F. Shall we use the lantern or the medallion?
We can. I do think the medallion is for the Thieves Guild.
Okay, let's use the lantern because it's free.
And that one does, yeah, that one costs us stuff, so I would hold on.
You examine the urn more carefully through the lantern and see that its seal has been broken and its lid removed. The ashes from inside the urn have been scooped out and taken. The halfling remains entranced by the urn. Thick blood runs from his neck.
Ew.
Well,
Don't love it.
Okay, we have a few options here. We can head back to Azima's Bones and try the lantern there. We can go to the Thieves Guild, which you wanted to head to, or we can try the pit.
Okay, so I have a question, Alex.
Yes.
Do you want to ponder and lightly riff while I run to the bathroom?
Absolutely. If by ponder and lightly riff you mean heading to Azima's Bones and trying the lantern. I'll wait.
Yeah, do that. I agree with that.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I will head down to the ossuary, over to Azima's Bones, and if anything interesting happens here, we're going to pause for Meg. You scour the room with your lantern. Its light reflects beautifully off Azima's scales. You feel as if her spirit watches over you in this place. According to myth, her final act was to order the gate at Grazul while closed, not to be reopened for 3,000 years, when she promised to return and bless the faithful. 3,000 years have passed and the anniversary of Azima's death approaches. In a place like this, with rainbow beams of light reflecting in every direction, you can almost believe that the myth of Azima's return is real. Well, nothing else happens there. Dad jokes. Notable Joe pops up for dad jokes. Notable Joe. My dad joke supply has been running lower and lower. I find that I have to actually Google them now because all the standard ones I had are gone, or I've used them by now in different opportunities on the stream. So and I don't remember at this point. So at this point I can just start repeating bad dad jokes, which is the worst option. Also, Warwag, thanks for following. I appreciate it. But yeah, I got nothing in the way of dad jokes. We do have nothing much. We do have nothing much, but. Right now, I kind of want to go to the pit. Meg's trying to head to the Thieves Guild. And I'm fine with going to the Thieves Guild. I'm curious what we're going to find. We're going to have to head back. We're going to have a conversation with the Starlit Door. But at this point, I'm kind of inclined to stick with the Starlit Door. Because we've already gone back and forth on other tracks. And I want to get our favor significantly higher there. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what's going on over here. Past that. Oh, we should rest. You know what? I'm taking a judgment call over here. And I'm resting. I'm going to pay 1 experience to rest. We're going to flip our rest token. Okay, I'm going to let Meg draw her own thing from the bag, so we'll let her do that. We flip the bonus play back over. I'm drawing a token for the bag and rolling it. Meg?
We do.
I use my executive privilege to rest.
Aww.
I only spent 1 experience, but if you want to draw a die from the bag and roll it.
Fine. I don't like resting.
You like having all your cards back.
Yeah. I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4. Okay, cool. So you get to put most of your stuff back.
And we got extras right now. You have an extra intelligence and wisdom, right?
No, I have an extra 2 wisdom. I think.
I might have gotten mine from something else, maybe? I have an extra wisdom and intelligence. Maybe we got to pick. I
don't remember exactly.
Are you tracking mine as well?
Yes.
You have me at 4 and then the rest are all 2s?
I have you at 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. You have 4 strength?
Yeah.
As a bonus strength, or your default was 4?
That's what I bought when we decided to buy one more. I went more into strength.
Ah, interesting. I don't think I did that.
Yeah. At the end of last time, I think we each bought one more of things.
Yes,
right?
we did.
I took the strength, so my actual stats are 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Yep, that's what I have now.
I went for strength.
Yep. Okay. Excellent.
Lovely.
That's cute. Noodle Joe has a joke for the chat. I heard a good one a few days ago. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know. That's cute.
That is fun.
Oh, we get to flip your barbarian card as well. And now we can head... Do we want to do the encounter on the left or on the bottom?
Wait. So what happened?
We went to Azima's Zones. We used the lantern. It said a bunch of nice things and nothing happened.
Okay. Good vibes?
Good vibes, good vibes. I vote we go to the left, down from the Thieves Guild.
To the left, to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Okay.
All right, and I'm flipping it
Sure.
over, and it's going to be number 4, Meg.
That's what I had there.
Ooh, beautiful. Excellent. Okay, I'll read this one. We have Adventure 3-4. If you have the title Duntum's Return, I believe we do, Meg. I believe we do have Duntum's Return. We do. That's the guy we freed. Then we can see Adventure 3-6. After climbing up a brisk embankment, you find yourself in the middle of a skirmish between a gang of children and the human man you...
Nuka.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Everything's better now.
After climbing up a brick embankment, you find yourself in the middle of a skirmish between a gang of children and the human man you encountered at the cage near Jolev. The man's hand is caught inside a wooden box and he's swinging it around to keep the children at a distance. They all hold knives and they seem intent on cutting until they get their box free of his hand. "Give us back our box, dum-dum," shout the children, who all have strips of green cloth tied around their arms or legs. "I'm trying, can't you see," the man cries, but the children don't appear too patient. It seems that there'll be blood unless you intervene. Do we defend the man against his attackers or seize the box and return to the children?
The children have knives?
It does seem like the children have knives, Meg. I'm kind
That's
of a...
what I was getting lost in because it said that they were brandishing knives against him.
Yeah, I'm kind of the mindset of defending him, but I'm open to whatever.
Hey, we also get our extra card thing back from resting.
Yes, I did that.
So how do they word the choices? Just because I don't have it pulled up.
Defend the man against his attackers or seize the box and return it to the children.
I would defend the man based on how it's worded.
Which is also strength-based, which is where we're stronger.
Tight.
So, that is on to 39. You stand beside the human and draw your weapons. The gang of children is not deterred. They dart this way and that, looking to outflank you and capture the man. Skill check, Resistance 1, Meg.
Okay. Where did I... Okay. I'm gonna put a picture in Discord of what my desk looks like with all this setup because it's pretty funny. What kind of check?
Resistance 1.
Resistance. The resistance.
Ooh. We got purple dice. Ooh, which I have no charisma. Pretty Successful is not here to comment on that. But yeah, we need a red 3, a purple 3. Is that red or purple? That's blue. No, we need blue. We need a red 3, a blue 3, and then either a red or blue 1.
Do you want to just pay for a blue and call it a day?
I almost would rather pay for a red than call it a day. Red has more flexibility.
But reds, you can make 2 reds for us. Can anyone make blue?
Fine, let's pay for a blue. I'll go ahead and pay for a blue.
I can make black.
I'll pay for both of the blue.
I could make red anything, so I guess you're not wrong.
Successful voice. We know, Alex. I love how we have the chat like chiming in for Successful now. Okay, so we have a locked in blue, we said, and then we're drawing 3 others from the bag. Okay. And we have 2 reds and a blue. Meg, oh my dear lord. I'm happy these things are recorded because no one would trust me.
No one would check.
We're going to roll. We have a red 3, a red 2, a blue 2, and a blue 6. So, we can lock in our red 3 off the bat, Meg, and then as time for manipulation stuff.
I can definitely make a red 1.
I could make that, I'm trying to see if my options are. You can make the red a 1.
Oh yeah, and I could make the blue 2 a 3. I'm going to play Runic Crown and Reckless.
Runic Crown and
No, that's not cheering. Runic Crown and, well, I guess my Warhammer... Okay, wait, some of it would be tapping things, so if we can...
I can do the, without tapping, I can turn the red into a white, into a 1.
Okay, yeah, then that's better. And I'll use the crown to make the blue 2 a blue 3.
Okay, so I'm making the red into a 1 with my Blessed Mace. And then you're making your, with what?
The Runic Crown to make the blue 2 a blue 3.
Runic Crown to make the blue 2 a blue 3. That seems to work.
Yeah,
well,
because otherwise it would have been those spent kind of cards, and I don't want to do that.
Which I prefer to keep them.
Yeah, I'm not about that life right now.
Yeah, okay, but we did get 2 experience.
What about saving, not spending?
We got 2 experience, Meg, which means that part, we're about that life.
Alex, you didn't laugh at the joke, though.
You're about the, what did you say?
I was saying I don't want to spend my cards, I'm not about that life, and I was like, right now I'm about saving, not spending.
That's a good choice. Oh, defend the man. Adventure 341. You chased the children off without causing too much harm. The human introduced himself as Lord Jeremy Duntum. Not Lord Dum-Dum, he clarifies, though I suppose getting my hand stuck in this box would suggest otherwise. With a few blows from your weapons, you are able to break the box and free him. Gain 2 gold.
Ooh.
Okay. Our pile of gold grows. He thanks you kindly and you ask him why he's in Undercity. After you released me, he says, I decided to return to Sabek and give up my wandering. Then I saw these poor children begging in the street, and I took pity on them. They asked if I might look at a box they had found, and I might help them open it. I did not know it was rigged. You tell Lord Dunton to keep himself out of trouble. Not too likely, I'm afraid, he says as he leaves. By the way, if you ever do see a pig with a black spot shaped like a swan, give her my regards and tell her I'm heading north to our family's estate. Okay.
Wait, Alex, recap that for me. Let's try to make this make sense. We knew the person.
Yes.
Is it? Oh no, Gimlix is the other guy.
Correct.
It was Duntum. This is all the same. Okay.
Yes.
Like, this is linked, but it's the same person.
Yes.
Never mind. Not as exciting.
And now we head down to the Thieves Guild, where we get the experience, I'm assuming, and we go to C. We are on C, what am I looking for? C, just general C. We neither have stolen nor coin. We got XP. There's a Thieves Guild here. Their headquarters burrowed into a cavern wall that has been carved into an unusual shape. At the entrance to the guild, you meet an elderly orc who submits to your inspection. No bite on me, he tells you, displaying his neck. When we see the infected, we send them to the pit. The orc seems eager to make small talk, and he asks you about the immortal knight. I heard he's gone missing, he says. Any word from Sabek? Like everyone else, you've heard the rumors that the immortal knight disappeared during the Dragul invasion. You have to admit that there's been no good news on that front. The orc shakes his head. Too bad. I saw him slay a dragon, you know, just north of Jolov into the Black Dunes. We kept the kobolds at bay, and he and Tarek Nolan handled the rest. You nod politely and move to enter the Thieves Guild, but the orc stops you. Members only, I'm afraid. Meg?
Let's use the password. Let's use the lead medallion. They're going to ask us the password, and then we'll tell them.
Lead medallion C78.
Make sure you take a thing for it.
Yes, indeed. Put fatigue into each box.
Indubitably.
The faint smell of sewage drifts... Nope, wrong one. You show the orc guard the lead medallion and he looks impressed. Steal a medallion from a thief? That's the only way to become a member of the guild, he tells you. Go on in. Each player return a stamina from your fatigue box to the supply.
Yeah.
Continue to C3.
See, if we kept using it wrong, it would have cost us, but it didn't cost us anything because we used it right.
We're that good, Meg. You enter the Thieves Guild headquarters and are met by a large orc woman who introduces herself as Gonk. New blood? She looks at you over suspiciously. You look more like Kingsguard to me. They arrested my aunt 3 years ago for stealing a lousy apple, and they still haven't let her out. On her table, Gonk has a rolled parchment with a wax seal showing the eye of the starlit door. If your starlit alignment is 1 or higher, go to C4. Gonk catches you looking at the parchment. She hands it to you and collects your guild token. Go ahead, she says. Open it. You break the wax seal and unroll the parchment, revealing a map to the secret entrance of a library. Tell them I said hello, says Gonk. Now how about some training? Return Discovery Card 78 to the Discovery deck. That's the first time I've ever said put something back in the Discovery deck, Meg.
Yeah, that's insane. They took it away from us. Should we have kept all the other ones?
I've had them off to the side just in case, but they never really said
But
anything.
do you think we should ever try to use them?
No, they don't give you options, I checked. They don't give you numeric options for that.
Have you always checked for all of them for every company?
No, Meg. I have not always checked. I checked it in the general sense. Reveal
We should
Discovery...
just ask Kirk.
Reveal Discovery Card 3 and place 1 XP on it.
3?
Although, now that you said that, Meg, Kirk did mention something to me. I'll have to look up what it was.
That we played something wrong?
No, he mentioned something about difficulty scaling, and if I ever have an issue, give him a shout.
Interesting.
I don't remember what it was. Okay. It's on my chat with him. I'll check it out next time. Okay, so reveal Discovery Card 3. Put it down. We also record the keyword coin.
Well, that's where it went.
Shuffle the skill deck and reveal 2 cards. Place them face up next to the adventure map to create a market. Ooh, Meg, there's a skills in the market.
What?
We have skills.
I don't know what this is.
This says shuffle the skill deck and reveal 2 cards. We have a market now here. Okay, we have a card, a pickpocket, Meg. We have a pickpocket, and we have haggle. Honestly, learning the skill pickpocket from the Thieves Guild does make sense.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
Oh, haggle is so cool.
A 2, that is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we can learn a skill. While at location C, you may buy cards from this market for their price. If your king score is 1 or higher, the price of each card is increased by 1. If your king score is 0 or lower, the price of each card is reduced by 1. So, basically, Meg, while we're at this location, we can choose to learn either or both of those skills for a discount.
I can buy haggle for $6.
Okay, do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that means we can't buy the other one. Do you want it?
We might be getting more gold, Meg. We have the opportunity to come back.
That's true, that's true.
You have charisma of 2 minus the extra 1, so that's $6. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, does pickpocket add 2 blue and you can flip it, or is it just
No,
that you can flip different blue ones?
You can flip 2 different blue ones. Yeah, that's one where
Yeah.
flipping the same blue one would probably be pointless.
Yeah, that sounds good. Haggle's better.
You now have haggle, Meg. Go ahead and grab what you
Yay!
need.
Although thematically, I wish it was called pickpocket for like what you were saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Did it tell you which cards to put for the skills, or did you draw
No,
those?
they said draw them randomly.
You drew those randomly?
Yep.
Haggle and pickpocket?
Yep.
Okay. Are you sure? It was random.
It was completely random.
Did you stack it for stream?
Absolutely. Okay. So, we're now in C, and we have a few options. We still have a lantern. We can use a lantern at C. We can see what else we can do at C.
Feel bad
Okay.
I spent all the gold. But only a little bit.
I vote we use the lantern at C, just in case.
Sure. If it's
You hold-
free, why not?
You hold your lantern up to the face of the orc guard and he pushes it away. Keep that off me, he says. I look better in the dark. Well, that's fair. Okay. Shall we...
Can you have an unlimited number of cards?
Say again? Yeah, I mean, I don't recall them telling me that there's a hand limit.
Can we sell them?
Yes, you could sell cards.
Okay, just curious. I think
Yes.
we might be hitting that point. Not that we're there yet, but they're
Yeah, you definitely could sell cards. Not here, but at the end game you can sell cards.
yeah. Cool.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I vote we go to the next encounter along the path.
All right.
It's going to be number 2, Meg. Do you want
It
to
was
take this
number
one?
2 for me too.
Nice.
So our 3s and 4s were swapped. That I had to swap those, which is why 4 was where it should be because I swapped it with the 3.
Do you want to take number 2?
No, you can read this one.
In a dark passageway, you encounter a young, well-dressed human noblewoman looking herself over in a hand mirror by torchlight. When you approach, she draws a veil over her face. "Let me pass," she says to you. "I am Karina, the daughter of Lady Amelia Dunton of the Royal Council. I was just on my way to meet some of my friends, the children of the other Sabic nobles." You consider the young woman's request. Letting her pass uninspected could have dire consequences if she's infected, but Lady Amelia is a powerful figure in Sabic. Upsetting her daughter could be bad for your career in the Kingsguard. Do we let her pass freely or insist on inspecting her? I don't know if we care about our career in the Kingsguard.
No, do we even know who that is? That's why
Well,
I'm pulling this up, because I'm looking to see how it's spelled.
it's spelled the same way as Lord Dunton, so they seem to be related.
Oh, I see, I see. And we like him, right?
We like him, but also we don't care about upsetting... Like, I mean, she's acting entitled, right? Do you like entitled people who think that they can buy their way through things?
Yeah.
If you want to let her pass, I'm happy to let her pass. I'm saying my instinct is you don't get to buy your way out of general public safety because of who you are.
Okay. Agree.
Insist on inspecting her. 324. You apologize, but explain that you've been asked. You apologize, but explain that you've been tasked with clearing vampirism from Undercity. I must inspect everyone, no exceptions. She pulls back her veil, revealing cold grey eyes and long fangs. "I wanted it to be Creech," she says, "but it seems you'll have to be my first bite." Well, she's infected, apparently, Meg.
I wasn't into this.
What?
I don't want her to kill us.
Well, we're gonna kill her.
I hope so.
She's infected.
This sounds scary.
Jerry Smurf, don't be the person that lets a zombie in. You're not wrong. So,
I think, so you know how you said, you think I like horror? Like, we're in the vampire module, and I'm like, this is too much. This is happening, and I'm like, how about we just leave? Let's go do a different one.
So, we have something new here, Meg. We
What
have
is
a modifier on combat. Okay?
Oh,
It's the first time
shucks.
we've seen that. So
I've
now
seen those in the organizer, and that's it.
Yes. So it says an infected human. So we have a human woman, but also infected. So now for each stamina a player spends when adding dice to the dice pool, they must add a stamina to their fatigue box from the supply. So in other words, when we try to spend stamina to get specific dice, we have to pay double the costs. We pay the stamina into our fatigue, but we also add another one as well. And we need a 2 blue, a 3 purple, and a black or green 5.
What number is it?
It's card 28.
Sorry, I did not grab it
All
yet.
good. All good.
I mean, she's not that hard.
I agree with you.
You just want to go crazy and not pay because it's.
Yes.
You're saying
Yes.
if we pay to get specific dice, that's the only way that thing happens.
Correct.
I
I
can
instinctively
make
am with you.
black,
And I can make
and
green.
I can make black, and you can make green. Well, that's the same one. Yeah, I mean, I can make other dice, other stuff. I don't know. I can make things
a wild.
blue. Let's go wild.
Okay, we're gonna draw 4 dice in the bag, as always, on camera entirely, so you can make sure I'm not cheating. And we have Meg. Look at that. Seriously.
A green, a blue. I can't see the other one. A green, a blue.
A
black
purple
and a
and a
purple.
black. Those are literally the 4 colors
I was
we have.
looking at Discord. I was looking at Discord and you made it higher, but that doesn't change
Those
Discord.
are literally the 4 colors we have, Meg. We're gonna roll this.
Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy. Now
That's what I'm saying. We have a 4 green, a 5 black, a purple 5, and a blue 3, Meg.
A 4 green, a 5 black.
Yep.
So we already have the black.
Yep.
And then what were the other? What was the blue and the pink?
Blue and pink is green blue.
What?
A
Green blue?
A blue 3. A blue 3.
Okay.
And a purple 5.
Okay. So I can make the blue a 2 right away.
Okay, so before you do, let's check what we need, because I know I can do that as well. So what else do we need? Okay, we need to get a purple 3, which I don't know if I have flexibility on purple. I can make... Oh, interesting. I can make a 4 any color, which doesn't help us. I can make a 1 any color, which doesn't help us. So yeah, is there anything else you can do with any other dice, Meg?
I don't think I can do anything with that purple one. We could add... The only thing we could do is add dice and then turn them purple.
Yep.
That's like the best way
Meg,
to do
I
that.
think I've been cheating against us.
Yeah?
Do you see these 2 cards over here? I guess looking in...
Yeah, I see a sword. The sword... You just got that, though.
Yeah, but one of them says add a die of any color. What's the other one mean?
I think it's add a die of any number and color?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm going to look that symbol up now, because I think I played with that as any color in the past. As opposed to, I think that might literally be anything you want.
Anything you want.
No, it's not. It's a random die. It's not. It's the worst. It's literally just pull any random die. You don't have a choice.
Oh, it's a random one? That's interesting.
Yeah.
But then you roll it?
Yeah. So it's actually the least useful thing. So I cheated for us, not against us. Okay.
Yeah, the only thing I could do is make a red a purple. So we would have to, like, add a red and roll it.
So since we know we can get the blue, should I start by drawing... Oh, wait 1 second. No, should I start by drawing a purple, Meg? Should I use Green Taker to draw purple?
Yeah.
Okay. So
well, would it be better to take red? Because I can make red purple and I can also manipulate red.
Sure. I'll draw a red. Okay, ready? We're going to draw a red, and we just rolled a 1.
Okay. Well, that's not the best, but...
It's not the best. So what can you do here?
I guess... I don't want to use my things, but I guess I can use the Warhammer on the red. So I can't change the blue, but you can make the blue a 2?
I'll take care of the blue and make the blue a 2. Done.
Okay. Then I can use the Warhammer to bump up the red, and then... Relentless. Relentless can...
Change it. Okay?
Yeah.
So basically Warhammer spent, and the other card comes back.
Yeah. It
and
spends my hammer.
Okay. We get an experience and a coin, Meg.
Yay! Now we can buy you something soon.
It's still a little bit away, but we're getting closer. This character is gone. We're going to put this off to the side up here, and this off to the side up here.
Oh, you know, I didn't... Well, oh, never mind.
Go ahead.
I was going to say I forgot to have the infected thing on her, but all it was when we picked dice, so we're fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome. You enter 328. We do not have the cures book. You give Lady Amelia's daughter the only known cure for vampirism. When she's breathed her last, you are left to dispose of her body. You could carry up to Zalek and accept whatever
Alex,
consequences...
Alex, pause.
Yeah.
That took you laughing for me to understand that we weren't saving her.
Yeah.
I literally thought we had, like, an antidote on us.
No. Like, I read that, I was like, that's such a cute way of saying she's dead.
Okay, start over.
You give Lady Amelia's daughter the only known cure for vampirism. When she has breathed her last, you are left to dispose of her body. You could carry her up to Zalek and accept whatever consequences there might be for killing the daughter of a royal council member, or you could hide her body here. No one would ever know what became of her, and no one would ever blame you for her death. Take her to Zalek, or hide her here.
Who is Zalek again?
The main person who's tasked us with making sure the vampiric outbreak is done.
But he's the general?
Yeah, I believe so.
He's for the King's Guard?
I believe so.
I don't care about upsetting him. Let's hide her body. I would hide the body.
So you do care about upsetting him?
Yeah, well, I think that will be more upsetting when they find the dead body.
So you're hiding her here. Okay.
Yeah.
You find a dark corner and hide the young woman's corpse. Reveal title card 19, Meg.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
That is fair. I also don't know if you're going to like it. Title card
Secret
19.
corpse.
That's what it is?
Oh no, our secrets are following us.
As you cleared Undercity of vampirism, you put the daughter of Lady Amelia Dunton of the Royal Council to rest. You hid her corpse in a dark hole somewhere in the maze of passages below Savik. Okay. And onwards we go to... Here's the question, Meg. Are we going to the library or the pit?
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't feel like we should even go to the pit. Like, I don't know how we progress the story without going to it, but it seems like that's not where we should go.
Wait, why do you not want to go to the pit? I'm confused.
Because we're gonna get infected. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh.
I'm worried about, like, COVID, where I'm like, if that's where the sickness is, we should not go.
So let's go to the library. So you want to go through this encounter and avoid the pit?
I don't know if we can, though.
Well, let's find out. Let's start with the library, then.
Yeah.
Library, we go to G. We go to G in our book.
Alex, I'm gonna eat a little bit, so you're in charge
Go
of all
for it.
reading now.
Sounds like a plan. Eat away. We have the keyword password. We do. G2. Okay. Collect the XP, which we did. Down a dark passageway, you find a door painted with a familiar eye. When you knock, a small peephole opens and a man's voice speaks. We are everywhere and cannot be seen. You recite the password Mala gave you, and yet the eye watches us all. The door swings open, leading you into a dim, candlelit library of ancient tomes. In the center of this room is a wooden table where several cloaked figures sit, pondering a map of Savik. Near the map sits a grey drawstring sack. Record the keyword library.
Mm.
Now, I don't know if you remember this, Meg, but up in the corner, it wanted the keyword library. Okay.
One?
Up in the top corner, in the ancient sepulchre, there was a keyword library option.
Right.
An elderly dragon-skinned man rises from the head of the table and greets you. Welcome. You arrive at an important moment. Soon we will restore our world to its proper place at the center of the planiverse. To do so, we must possess all objects of power. He stands slowly and approaches you. We invite you to join us, but first you must perform a small task of initiation.
Yeah.
The other figures rise from their seats, and you notice the Bastia woman who encountered in Anzima's hall among them. A map of Sabik is spread on the table with red markings all over the major sites. It's not clear exactly what the Starlit Door is planning, but it looks like it will not be pleasant for the city. Your duty as King's Guard is certain. You must arrest these rebels before they can disrupt the peace of Sabik. Do we arrest them, or agree to take them on their task?
What do you think?
Agree to take them on the task. We've committed. We've started leaning.
I agree.
When you agree to perform the task of initiation, Mala smiles, as does the elderly dragonskin man. I am Masik, he says. Your task is simple. Open this desk and bring what you find there to the Temple of Ulus at dawn. Masik points to a small Dragolian writing desk. Atop the desk is a quill, an empty inkwell, and what looks like a broken statue. It's a white marble neck mounted to a wooden base that's engraved with the name Bertram Hugna. But Mr. Hugna is missing his head. There is no obvious way to open the desk, and it does not yield to force. You take the inkwell, thinking that it might come in handy. Mala hands you the grey drawstring sack. Take this. It might be useful if you have to deal with the vampire, she says. You open the sack and find that it's full of ashes. +1 on the Starlit Door, so we advance to 2. Mm-hmm. Reveal Discovery Card 56. Okay. It's going to be an empty inkwell.
Okay.
Then reveal title cards 22, 27, and 28.
Whoa.
22, 27, and 28.
But it doesn't have us take a thing for the ashes?
It does
Or
not
maybe
seem
it's
like
one of
it.
these. It might be one of these titles
We
instead.
have Mala's respect. You have earned the respect of Mala, a stealthy Bastia thief and member of the Starlit Door. She was impressed by your interest in occult secrets. We have Masik's esteem. An elderly dragonkin and member of the Starlit Door looked kindly on you in Undercity when you agreed to take on a quest of initiate in their order. We have Starlit Hope. You were welcomed by the members of the Starlit Door, who invited you to join their order. Will you prove yourself worthy to advance in their ranks?
Yes, we will.
Apparently.
Remy says, I'm making him hungry, but not in a vampiric way.
It's a good choice. And Jerry
It
says
is
you
a
can be a
very
vampire.
big burger.
Jerry says you can be a vampiric cat.
Yeah, I would be a vampire cat. But I'm worried the vampires are just gonna snack on.
Okay, Meg. We have options. We can use the lantern here, which we haven't tried yet. We want to try the lantern?
Sure.
G81.
You love using the lantern.
It's free. It's free. What if we miss something? Looking more carefully at the empty inkwell by lantern light, you see that the dried substance within is not ink, but blood. That's useful. Okay.
George likes my spooky season sweater. Yes, I told Alex, I was like, I can only wear this 12 months out of the year. Have to wear it now.
So, Meg, here's where we now have choices. We could head
Yeah,
out
I
to the
agree.
Ancient Sepulchre because the library keyword is relevant. We could
Yeah,
go to
let's
the
go
pit.
check that out.
Okay.
Let's avoid everything until we have to go to the pit.
Okay. You're
I mean, we
really...
can go.
No, it's
There's
okay.
an experience there. I like experience.
I'm enjoying the process of watching you try to avoid everything.
I don't understand why we didn't get the bag of dust.
I don't either now. If we have the keyword library, go to F4. You feel Lord
Library.
Roctus... You
No.
feel... What?
I didn't write that one down. Are only keywords password, coin, and library?
That's correct.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
You feel Lord Roctus' presence in your mind, sifting through your memories like a pair of hands searching your head for lice. I know you have the ashes, he says. Show them to me. Against your will, you find yourself retrieving the grey drawstring sack from your pack. When the vampire sees it, he draws near and takes it from your hand. He opens the bag and looks upon the ashes with reverence. Suddenly, you find that you are in control of your body once more. It seems that Lord Roctus' hypnotic powers dissipate when he is distracted. I want to thank you, he says. You have done me a great kindness, and I would like to return the favor. Do we attack while we can, or wait to receive his favor?
Receive the favor.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, he might go back to vampiric mode. I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with the option.
Vampiric mode.
I'm just saying, you asked and paused and right. I am comfortable going to wait to receive the favor. Shall we wait? It might be cool. It might give us something cool. Maybe it gives us a sword, Meg. You've always wanted a cool sword.
Yeah. We're in it. We're drinking
Okay.
the Kool-Aid.
Constitution and intelligence. Okay, going to F7. The world goes black around you as Lord Roctor pulls you into the depths of your own mind. You tumble through memories of your youth and childhood, your infancy and birth, and then beyond, further back to other lives, other existences. All the while, you feel the vampiric's presence within you, searching your soul for its nature. If your Dragool is 1 or higher, that's not relevant, it's not. If you're playing... Nope, okay, skill check. Introspection 11.
Introspection.
Jerry Smurf, you're not wrong. Oh dear indeed. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't opened up to it yet, but I don't know if introspection is our strong suit.
Also, introspection 11 is not a thing. I meant introspection Roman numeral 2.
I didn't even hear you say the 11.
Srebme, Meg is definitely scared of a pit but wants a favor from the vampire. Meg just doesn't like COVID, apparently.
Yeah. Because this is some, like, hot vampire daddy that's, like, gonna take care of us and give us cool things. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about, like, well, I guess he would give us... We'll see.
Okay, Meg. I would like to contribute to getting a blue die here. We need a blue 2, a blue 4, a green 1, a green 3, and then a red or white 2.
Okay.
I would like to get a blue in play.
Okay.
But I'd have to have you contribute one.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. Do we want anything else in play? I'm comfortable either way.
So I'm also fine... like, white isn't as good because we can manipulate red better, but I'm fine taking white because I'm capped that I need to spend them. I'm just realizing that if I don't spend it, it's kind of a waste.
So I'll just spend 2 white then. Oh, interesting. I see the point. So let me spend 2 white because then you might be able to spend the 2 to manipulate it.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
But then next time I should spend just to buy it because I don't want to, like, hope that'll happen and not have it happen either.
That's reasonable. Okay, so we have a white and a blue. Are we doing anything else or are we drawing 4 more dice?
just draw 4 more dice. Let's go crazy.
Excellent. Let's go crazy.
I can change things. But, you know, sometimes this doesn't always go how we think.
I'm so good at this, Meg. Two
Okay.
blues and two greens and a blue. Okay,
So our total pool is 2 blues, 2 greens,
a
and
white and a black.
Okay,
we're gonna roll.
that is a lot.
We have a white 5.
Okay.
A black 5. A blue what's it called, 5. A blue 3. A green 2 and a green 6. This is not a good start.
No, I want to re-roll one.
Yeah, I want to re-roll.
So I can make the white one with my power. I can make the white one the 2 with barbarian.
Okay, so let's hold off on that until we can see that. I like that. But let's see if we can do the rest. Because no point spending barbarian if we won't get us the win.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. I can make a 1 or a 4 into something that won't help. If I had my tower shield, I could take care of both blues, but I don't have my tower shield, so that's useless.
So I can take care of 1 blue.
You can take care of 1 blue. This is so bad, Meg. I could add 2 reds and see what happens from there.
Hold on.
I can add a green, I can add a random, or I can add 2 reds. This might be a test we fail, Meg.
Okay, so here's the thing before you do that, just so you know what I was thinking. I have the runic signet that I could re-roll the black, and then I can make the black blue or green. It's not super helpful because flipping it over is only a 2, and 2 isn't... Oh, I could make it a blue. Do you want me to make the black one a blue 2?
Sure, but how are we doing with the rest? Do we have enough to deal with the rest?
No, I don't know.
So we'll still get the experience of at least the green 1 and the blue 2 will at least give us experience, whether or not we win the test.
If I do that, if I use the black one to take care of the blue 2,
yeah,
I can chain my runic things and make the blue 3 a blue 4, so I just can't do the green.
Okay, so let's start with that. So fine, so you're using what?
The runic signet.
Runic crown and the runic signet.
To flip the black... The signet will flip the black over to the 2 side.
Yeah.
And then with reckless, I'll make the 2 blue.
With reckless. Okay, with reckless, you'll make the 2 blue. Okay, perfect. And then from there, you're using runic crown.
I'll use the runic crown, to make the 5 a 4.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's that. So now if I can just handle, and that's going to be your 3 card plays, all in the regular discard.
Well, so that's only 2 cards.
2 card plays, 2. 2 cards, yeah.
But yeah, that's our total.
At that point, I think I'm going to go ahead and spend that to grab a green for the bag. So I'm going to roll another green, hoping for the best here.
When do extra card plays back? Is that when we rest?
We have an extra card play, yes.
Oh, we get it back when we rest?
Yep. So I have the 4 over here. Oops, that's a 5. I have a green 4. I don't have enough manipulation of these things, Meg.
So...
I can add 2 reds to the pool. Does that help us at all?
So the only other thing I'll say, with my barbarian power, I could make the green 6 the green 1.
Okay.
And then if we give me the extra card play, I could re-roll the white one twice with my chain stuff, but that's re-rolling. So...
let me start by using Tremor for my second card. It might help.
Okay.
It gives us 2 reds.
Yeah.
You can still change your red into anything.
Yep.
Okay. We got a 4 and a 6. These are like the worst rolls ever. Okay. So, I don't know if we got this, Meg. Yeah, I think we're going to fail this test.
Hold on. You just rolled a red 4 and 6?
A red 4 and a red 6, yep. I think we can get the extra experience. That part we can do. The problem is you only have 1 card play max at this point. We only have one more card play between the 2 of us. A single bonus play.
We only have 1 card left.
We only have 1 card play between the 2 of us, yes. Vampire slaves indeed, Jerry. I think we lose it, but we could get the extra experience on the way.
The only thing yeah. It doesn't matter which die we do. Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's just not enough.
Yeah.
Because I could even flip one of the reds and then change that red to anything, but either way, it's only getting us one.
Yeah. But if we can get the green one, then we get experience. That's the benefit.
Okay, so I pay the 2 Constitution.
Okay. And use your ability, and we flip the 6 into
Because
a
there's
1.
no red one, right? What are the
Correct.
reds?
The
4
4
and
and
6,
6s.
yeah.
Alright, we got 2 experience with this, but we do fail the test. Okay. It's sad, but
Yeah, now.
fail. He decides that he cannot fully trust you. Lord Rockter returns you to your senses. He appears less than pleased with what he discovered in your mind, having observed your every failure, shortcoming, and embarrassment. You have been kind to me, he says, so I will not rule out the possibility that you might someday be worthy of my bite. I must now head north, towards the abandoned lands. Collect what artifacts you can, and meet me there. The time of Azima's return will soon be upon us. Lord Rockter bids you farewell, turns to mist, and is gone with the ashes. The halfling man still stares at the wall, blood leaking from the bite wound on his neck. Reduce the King's Guard by 1.
There's so much blood in this one.
Increase your Dragul favor by 1. And reveal title card 25. Okay, Meg, here's the interesting thing. The game is allowing us to end without going to the pit. Just for the record. We have Vampire's Thrall. The vampire Yvonne Roktar lurked beneath the streets of Sabak, infecting both good citizens and bad. You found the creature but decided not to slay him. Instead, you helped him on his quest. Now that your encounter with the vampire has been resolved, you may return to Zalek at location A at any time to end your adventure. And so, Meg, decisions have to be made.
I feel funny about making the decision.
No. I like that idea. As a starting
Yeah.
baseline, is there anything? Should we try using the ancient the inkwell over here?
Oh, that's true. We didn't use the inkwell anywhere, did we?
No. Let's play
Yeah.
around with some other things to do first.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I agree. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. F56. Okay.
We want to rest it all so I don't die shoveling something.
You hold the. Oh. I think. I mean,
No,
we
I'm
both
kidding.
have.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You hold the empty inkwell to the halfling's neck, and it slowly fills with his blood. He doesn't seem to notice your presence. Return Discovery Card 56 to the Discovery deck. Reveal Discovery Card 64. Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh. Okay.
What? I missed the narrative part of it. What happened?
We held the inkwell to his neck and filled it with his blood.
On the halfling?
Yep.
I don't know if I can drive with that.
We now have an
That's
inkwell
making me
full...
nauseous.
Well, we now got an inkwell full of blood instead.
Wait, oh my god. What is the number of it?
64.
I don't think I like it anymore.
Okay. I don't know what you want me to do with that.
I think we do keep all these things. Where else are we going to use this? Should we go use it at the library?
I think we should start by using it at the ossuary or Azima's Bones, or maybe even the graveyard. There's so many places we can use an inkwell full of blood.
So my initial instincts would either be the library or the Thieves Guild, not any of the ones you said. But
okay, let's go. Well, we can head straight there. Let's go to the library.
maybe Azima's Bones, but
I
mean, we might as well try the mold.
I like the library. Maybe our what's it called, Starlit Citadel will reward us for giving us vampire blood.
Yeah. Like we're gonna do an inscription.
G64.
During Twilight.
Okay. The inkwell of blood lends a creepy air to the Dragolian writing desk. It's almost as if you can feel the spirit of a poet hovering around you, eager to write. But something is still missing, so you tuck the inkwell back into your pack.
Dre Smurf says, I would say you're considered incompetent allies by the vamp. Agree.
Shall we head to the Thieves Guild?
Sure. We can try the ones you said too. Maybe you're right.
The Thieves Guild does not have an option for C64. So
Wait,
it's not
what if
changed.
we try the lantern with the blood?
C6481. G6481. I just don't think they go together, but we can certainly try it. G6481. The inkwell of blood glows a deep red in the light of your lantern. The blood looks just like the red ink circling the Temple of Velos in the Starlit Door's map of Savik. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, I vote Enzima's Bones.
Yeah.
I want to try blood on things that are bone-like.
Okay, that's fair. I was thinking of writing because it's an inkwell.
You set the
It has
inkwell
a
of
quill in
blood
it.
on the floor of Azima's hall. A swirl of glowing dust surrounds it for a moment and then vanishes. It seems that Azima is almost pleased with this offering. You take the inkwell back and wonder what more you might bring her. Can we do the ossuary now?
Sure.
Okay.
I agree to try them all.
You put the inkwell of blood from your pack and find the smell of fresh blood attracts a number of bone moths who swarm around the jar for a moment but then fly away again.
I thought we were about to have a fight.
No, nothing. Nothing. These are all not happening right now.
Interesting.
Okay.
That is really interesting that you get this.
Well, there's still the
Should
pit.
we go to the pit?
That's up to you, Meg. I am not willing to push you to go somewhere where you're not comfortable going. The game said we can end. And
I
honestly,
know.
the fact that the game said we could end without going to the pit is intriguing.
It makes me really curious.
You mean you thought the pit was a horrific thing that will kill us, and the game allows us to not go to it, and you're now more interested?
No. It makes me curious that you can end without going to it.
It makes me wonder if you're right.
Right. That's what I meant by it makes me curious.
Gotcha.
Like, was this the right call?
Should we end it then? We can enter the graveyard. I like the idea of not exploring everything sometimes.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about spoilers?
You mean
because
like...
I want to agree to not to end.
Yes.
But then I have no problem reading what would have happened.
I agree with you.
That's up to you. Because I don't think we're going to play this again for like years.
I agree. If at all. I mean, there'll be more. There's always going to be more games coming out. The chances of me replaying this are slim, even though I enjoy it. I'll probably play the third expansion that they have by then. Now, but I agree with you with the caveat that my preference is that we make a choice and then we look at spoilers. But we're locked in.
That's what I was saying.
But we're locked in.
That's what I said. I said I want to have us end it, but then still see what happens.
Great. So let's go ahead and go to A, where we're going to end the scenario, and then we'll go check out the pit pathway after. So going to A, we can go to the end over here. No, I think we're just done at this point. We should go to A.
Did we do all of the things with all of the stuff? You tried the inkwell everywhere?
Yep, everywhere you could.
Alright.
Okay. We're going to go to the very end, and we're going to see what we have. You follow Zalek up the stairs and across the graveyard, making your way back to the barracks. Your march takes you to a longer ridge that looks out over the city. Sabik is a port city, and as dawn breaks, the bay turns from black to gold. All is still quiet in the capital. Only farmers and fishmongers preparing for the day's market are up at this time. During this quiet transition, you reflect on your night's adventures. Which titles did you earn? Okay, let's go through this here. We earned Vampire's Thrall. Zalek's fear and silence are unnerving. You worry that he's seen your extended teeth with the grey in your eyes. But Zalek leads you back towards the barracks-led award. If he knew you'd taken Lord Rokta's bite, he'd have already attacked you. It seems that your secret is safe for the moment. You have made a powerful Dragul friend who has asked you to meet him in the abandoned lands. You catch yourself gazing at Zalek's neck, and you feel a surge of hunger coursing through your veins. You wish to feed and to see your sire once again.
Maybe we'll be able to...
I'm sorry. I read the wrong pathway.
I was getting confused. I was like, when did we become vampires?
No, that was if you had both infected and Vampire's Thrall. I read or.
Oh my gosh. I was like very curious when that happened.
I agree with you. Forget that. That's going to be the one that if we have only Vampire's Thrall, Zalek's fear and silence are unnerving.
Successful! Happy Thursday.
Hey! It's enough to make you think that perhaps you agree too readily to Lord Rokta's demands. What does Zalek know about the vampire that he has not told you? Whatever Zalek's brooding signifies, you have made a powerful Dragul friend who has asked you to meet him in the abandoned lands. Perhaps you can still prove your worth to Dragul, and Lord Rokta will bless you with his bite when you meet again. We could
be vampires right now. I kind of do regret our decisions. That's pretty cool.
That was the failed test, I believe. I believe the gift we were getting was the vampiric bite.
I see.
Okay, we have Secret Corpse. You cannot help but think of the body of Karina Duntum, which you stuffed behind a pile of ancient bones in the dark ossuary. How long before some unholy scavenger digs her out? You have disgraced a noble in her death, and you wonder when your secret will be found out. Yes, it was your duty to slay her, for she was infected, but it was a crime to conceal your deed.
Awkward.
Starlit, we have Massix, both Mala's Mala's Respect, and Massix Esteem. Okay. You befriended several members of the Starlit Door, the secret organization that appeared to be plotting against the crown. They possess deep knowledge of Ulos and its relationship to other planes. You expect that there's much you can learn from these new friends, but you also fear that your position with the Kingsguard may be in jeopardy once your association with the Starlit Door becomes known. The mission that Massix gave you to discover the mystery of the library was intriguing. You can't help but wonder what other mysteries are known to the Starlit Door. Their plans for Sabik should transpire soon. They told you to meet them at the Temple of Ulos, where there are idols to the gods of every race. The purpose of the Starlit Door's plan still eludes you. Your musings are suddenly interrupted when an explosion breaks the morning peace and a massive cloud of dust arises from Tyrone's arena and the city below. Screams in the street tell you that something has escaped the arena and is beginning to make its way through Sabik. It appears that the Starlit Door's plot has already begun. You may now advance your characters. But before we do that, Spoiler
Did
time.
you read the one for Starlit Hope?
Yeah, that was one I just read.
Okay.
We now go to E, Meg. Going to E. Let's see what spoilers we can find. How do you want me to like do this over here? Okay, let's go through the way we would have. Acid black smoke pours over you from the corridor ahead. Choking your way forward, you find yourself at the bottom of a high, narrow shaft. In a stone-walled pit, a dwarf woman is prodding a noxious fire. You bring one to burn, she asks? If you have the title Secret Corpse. In fact, you do have an infected corpse hidden in a dark corner. Provided the dwarf woman doesn't recognize Karina, Lady Amelia's daughter, she may be willing to dispose of the body for you. Do we bring Karina to the pit, or tell the dwarf that you have no corpse?
Oh my god. I would say no corpse.
No corpse it is. Suit yourself, said the dwarf woman. In a dark corner of the shaft, you notice a pile of clothes and other belongings that must have been stripped from the dead. Go take a look through them if you want, says the dwarf. I already took the gold. If your dragul is 1 or higher, you can ask the dwarf woman about her purple eyes. It is 1 or higher.
Was it then?
What?
That didn't go up at the end, right?
No, it went up before the end.
Okay.
You ask the dwarf woman about the odd purple color of her irises. She decides to take you to her confidence. Many thousands of years ago, when the Dragul and the people of Nalos lived as one, a member of my kin was blessed by the great dragon Bilzoth. Every 100 years, one of my family is born with these eyes and a great sympathy for the people of the north. The Dragul invaded us, I know, but they did not start the war. Their homeland was destroyed by those citizens of Nalos who called themselves the Starlit Door. The dwarf woman produces an ancient pin from the folds of her skirt. This pin is an heirloom from eons past. It gives power when it touches your blood. Give me your hand and let me help you. Each player increase your constitution attribute score by 1. So that would have been helpful.
Yeah.
And then I think that's really
Well, I'm
all
glad
we
we
could have
went
done.
for theme.
Yep, and that's all we had. That's all it would have been.
We would have had 1 experience and 1 more constitution. Glad we went with what I...
I'm always happy to make choices that are interesting. I like the fact that this game lets you do that.
What if we brought the body?
Dun, dun, dun.
The body. Oh wow, people are talking.
Yes,
Although we're
successful.
done now, so we can
How's it
talk to
going?
them.
Yeah. We check the body situation.
Local minicon starts tomorrow, taking Everdell, my father's work, Patoku, for art. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're teaching them. You're so fun, successful.
It looks like we would reveal a new title and return the title Secret Corpse. And that's it.
I have not played Ark Nova yet.
We should do that, Meg.
Yeah, but there's a lot I want to play.
I know, that's the problem, isn't it?
I think
Okay.
there are a lot that I would pick over that one.
I agree with you as well.
Yeah.
Alright, we are done with this, Meg, which means it is time for the leveling up post-game. So, we need our marketplace.
Oh, wait, Successful said Alex and Meg Enish gameplay was fantastic.
Thank you.
It was
Thank
fun. You know what I think is hilarious?
What's
Looking
the
at the tarot size cards in my hands versus your hands.
Yeah. Oh, just that. Gotcha.
Me holding the hands of the cards, it's like huge.
Okay, so the problem is we have no money, Meg, because we,
Yeah. We didn't get any like money at the end or anything?
no money at the end.
Wait,
the
how
card-
do we usually get money? Oh, we could sell things.
We could sell things. I'm going to look up the sell price rules. I believe it's 2 per item no matter what, but I don't recall for sure. Let's see. Selling, marketplace, end of round. Choose 1 marker from the seller's hand, return the card, then gain 2 gold. Yeah, so it's just plain 2 gold, Meg. And I don't know if I care enough about anything here.
I would once we start building a lot, but yeah, if it's just 2 gold. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was like half of what it's worth or something.
No, this is intriguing, but I don't know if it's intriguing enough.
Yeah.
The longbow. Increase a blue or green die by 1 or 2. Oh, I do kind of want the longbow. Oh,
How much
Meg,
is it?
I do. The longbow is 5, which means if I sold something, I can get the longbow. The
You want me to
longbow.
sell something? Because I have a lot of things.
We can both look through our hands, but only if it's something you're really not using. Like for instance, Meg, I barely ever use chain fold, because practically speaking, if we're ever doing the chaining stuff, you're more likely to chain than I am.
How much is that one?
It's a chain fold. It is 4, but everything gives you 2 here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was curious, like, if you ever wanted to buy it back. Although you can't really buy things back, it's only the market, right?
Correct. I'm comfortable selling chain fold to get the longbow.
If you're fine with that.
I think the longbow lets us increase blue or green dice, and we have so little blue and green manipulation.
Yeah.
Okay. So that depletes
We have
our
no
money.
pink, though. Can you do anything with pink at all?
I can make a pink into something else.
Yeah.
I can make something else into a pink, which is
Oh,
actually
well,
not
that's
bad.
good.
Because that means the
Yeah.
manipulation in that sense too. Okay, so that's these over here, and then lastly, the other thing to do is to figure out what we want to spend our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 17, Meg. We have 17 to spend.
XP.
XP.
And we hit 0 on the money, right?
Yes.
And before we spend the XP, just because I don't want to bump this, we should be at -1 on the King's favor now.
Correct. And
And then
I was doing the
2 for the
exact same
Starlight.
thing, and then 1 after. Yeah, I was doing the
And 1
exact
for the
same thing
Turtle.
of not wanting to bump it.
Yeah. I like the Starlit people. They're cool.
I'm not quite trusting of them just yet, but I'm happy to engage. And again, just remember, I'm lawful. Okay, so by default, I'm
Yeah.
like, this is going against my instinct to be like betraying the law.
Barbarian.
Okay, so our options for experience spending are increasing our health, increasing the party's combat dice limit, which we did last time, increasing the party's bonus play limit. I think we wanted to do that last time.
Yeah.
That would cost us, current play limit is 1, plus current bonus play limit is 3, so 3 plus 5. It would cost us 8 XP to be able to do that.
Before we do that, when you save these things, the backstory things,
Yes.
do you put an X where your
Give me
cube
1
was?
second. What's up? Do I like mushroom sauce sliced or chopped? Either's fine.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Meg.
Do you put an X in here, like, to remember where your thing was?
Where's here?
In
Oh,
your...
yes.
Okay. I don't want to be lawful.
I'm sure you can fix that. Don't worry. You'll have plenty of opportunities.
I'm working on it.
Especially because you have 2 factions, you have to consider that. That means they're going to have twice as many opportunities to undo your temporary
And my
lawfulness.
other one is lost in time. Okay, now to get to the XP. Can we bump up our regular old plane limit? How do we do that?
I don't know how. The game doesn't give us a way how yet.
That's what I want.
I know, but we
So
can't.
let's do that.
But we can't.
Okay.
So now that
Can
we
we try?
can't, no, but we could do our bonus play limit.
Fine.
In fact, we can do it twice if we wanted to. We could upgrade our bonus play limit to 9 meg. So not 9, to 3. Do we want to do that?
How many experience do we have?
We have 17 experience, which is enough to 17. Is that 8 plus 9? Yeah, 8 plus 9 is 17. Yeah, which is enough to get exactly 2 bonus plays and have 0 remaining.
Because it's how much plus the...
It's the play limit, which is 2, plus the bonus play, which is 1, plus 5. Which means the first one will cost us 8, and the second one will cost us 9.
Okay.
Or we can save the 9 for something else.
That's not a bad idea.
I like having bonus plays. Sometimes we've just been stuck by not having enough cards to play.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Okay. And then the good news is the play limit definitely has a mark. Sorry, it's definitely meant to be changed. We just don't know how to do it yet.
Well, the regular play limit, yeah. I was gonna say, if you look at the bonus play thing, like how many tokens they give. Although I guess sometimes there's more player.
But the bonus play I think does modify based on number of players. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. That is everything. We're down to 0 experience saved, 0 money saved, a perfect clean slate. Then erasing
We're not saving anything?
We're saving 0 experience and 0 money, yes.
No.
Correct.
Okay. Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm so behind, guys.
Oh, chat?
Yeah.
There's
a lot. Acropolis came in the mail today. Hope to get to the table this weekend. Ooh, start me. I should be getting Acropolis soon.
I'm excited.
I want to try it.
Okay.
Flamecraft comes Saturday for me. Flamecraft was very fun. I really enjoyed Flamecraft. I really liked the map for it, and then like how it is. It was cute. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I'm just catching up now. Everything else, I have nothing to say. I've never played Messin of 1347 or Maracaibo. But yeah, Flamecraft is adorable.
Flamecraft is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's Hocus and Pocus!
What do you mean?
The special dragons, there's one that's Hocus and one that's Pocus. And I think that they're a cat and a dog.
I mean, they're almost certainly going to do more Flamecraft in the future, and then they'll do all the other plushies.
Yeah.
Okay. Meg, I think we are done here.
I guess so. One more?
Not at 10:14 at night. A little too much to start another one. But I am happy with the progress we made. We definitely got a lot done as usual. We definitely managed to have a quick, clean scenario as far as getting that stuff all taken care of. And now the next step is just hopefully not dying. And continuously
Hopefully
not dying.
not dying. Hopefully making good choices.
Good choices are overrated. I'll settle for decent choices.
Yeah, I'm also excited for Hocus Pocus 2 successful. I do also hope it will be good. I obviously it's one of those things where like you can't beat a movie that was from the 90s, so I don't know.
So
I
this
hope
is one of
it's
those.
good. But...
This is one of those things that I'm saying. This is somebody who has not watched Hocus Pocus. So it's not a critique. It's just a commentary on someone else's critique. But I saw something about how, it's like, oh yay, 20th anniversary of Hocus Pocus. That celebrates 20 years of us all pretending that this is a good movie.
Burn.
I've
What
I've
a
never
burn.
I've never watched the movie, so I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Alakazam, has he tried the Solitaire expansion for Concordia? No, I have not. I have the Solitaire expansion. I got it, which is arguably a mistake, although I got it more for the fact that it's also good for two-player. But practically speaking, I am less likely to play a game like Concordia solo. So even though I have it, because I'm a completionist, I haven't actually tried it yet, so I probably should fix that at some point. Where's that button to cancel my sub? Oh, successful is not pleased with that Hocus Pocus comment.
Everyone's mad.
It's not. It's not. I'm not
You've never seen
critiquing.
it.
I've never seen it. I have no opinion about it.
It's like bacon.
It's like bacon. I can't be upset if I tried. I'm just saying I appreciate it. Sometimes here's why I appreciate that comment. I appreciate the comment not from having watched Hocus Pocus, but from the knowledge that sometimes in life I've rewatched older movies and then understood that I don't think they're good anymore. And it's always a little bit sad, but it's always a little bit interesting to be like, oh wow, this movie I thought was good doesn't hold up, and it must have been good once upon a time when I didn't know any better.
You know
And
what
so
still holds up?
what?
The Goonies.
I have not watched The Goonies.
Still hold.
Yeah.
That one, yes.
Alright, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and call this, unless you have anything else, Meg.
No. We will be back on Sunday. We will be playing Gloomhaven one more time. And then we will have a Gloomhaven break for a bit until, the week after the following week.
Sounds like a plan.
We'll be playing Gloomhaven the 25th, and then, maybe I'm not sure. Guys, I can't do days right now. Maybe the 6th. I don't know if I even just said wrong numbers.
The 6th sounds right. Yes, I believe the 6th is a Thursday.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Which isn't too bad. And we'll be around, and I'll be soloing Gloomhaven on Tuesday, on 27th. So I will be here playing Gloomhaven just alone.
Well, I'll be hanging out. That's the plan, right?
Alex will be around, but catching up on things before we go to Vegas.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, everyone, thanks so much for hanging out as usual. Appreciate having you all here. It's great. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the slow chair shuffle. I have a key thingy that I can actually hit the button from here if I moved it, but I just don't care enough. So I'm gonna say good night.
Princess Bride does still hold up. Good night, guys.
Oh, the Princess Bride does hold up. I'll give you that.
Yeah, and Spaceballs.